not long after we do the original. Today, we do the sequel, again by Fox.
Every time you record this, another planet gets destroyed for Fox's own brand advertisements.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think Fox even has a gaming.
And their one company's lost at sea again.
God damn it.
Oh.
Guess that would explain why they're defunct now. Rest in peace, good sirs. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Croc 2.
Hey.
Released a few
Where
years.
is it? Oh, there
a
it
few
is.
years after the original, and it sort of has a slightly different story from the original.
So this is assuming we defeated Baron Dante, saved all the Gobos.
Mm-hmm.
Here they are.
Here's one Gobbo off the coast of this one island, and he's made a flying machine.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's kind of cool. But unfortunately, it looks like it's not quite ready yet. It's starting to get past his bedtime, so he's gonna have to call it a day.
Should have installed a garage door, but hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah. This is a very primitive time frame, and this scientist only managed to invent a flying machine.
But
They don't have doors yet, but there's evil afoot.
Uh-oh, the minions again.
Resurrect the Almighty Lord and Savior.
Daylight come and we wanna go
Devil take it.
Oh no.
There he is.
Oh, you weren't lying.
The Baron returns from the depths of hell, and with an eye patch.
So we killed him and he's back again.
And his spikes
Yep.
seem bigger, too.
And about time too.
Nice. Run!
Oh,
What's up?
looks
What's
like
stopping
he can't
him?
run because he's been found out.
Uh-oh. Oh no, and with flying machine technology.
You can be in
Unfortunately,
the...
his fate is. Oh, unfortunately, his fate is left unknown, and we're just gonna play some music to Croc 2 for the PS1.
Pretty nice.
I
Pretty
will say, I
jazzy.
do like this rendition. I just love the fact that all the Gobos are practically in swimsuits.
Lewd. Too strong for TV. So,
Some of them are even wearing bras.
Oh, boy.
so this is... I guess they're girl Gobos. So welcome to Croc 2. And James, of course you have to wear a bra, otherwise their Gobos would just be hanging out.
Well, yeah. So yeah, Croc 2 came out about a few years after the original Croc, and
Yes.
given the time frame, it's definitely a fair bit different from the original.
Yes.
Like,
Is SF?
Sweet Satan and Lucifer?
I'm guessing so. Why are you using my acronym that I assume people think is stupid?
I don't know. I just felt like it.
Okay.
So it's a lovely summer day back on the Gobbo's home island, and Croc is about to play a nice little game of volleyball.
Volleyball, anyone?
And the ball shrinks when it hits the Gobos.
Doop.
Aww.
Oh yeah, it is shrinking.
Oh,
Oh
Nope.
dear.
what is that
It
thing
just-
even made of anyway?
I don't know. Oh, let's go get our ball back. Oh, there's King Rufus.
But of course, something else has landed on the beach. A bottle with a message inside.
It says Argonaut Studios. What?
Please save us.
Please recycle this bottle.
We're filing for bankruptcy. Okay, so no, the real plot of this one here is that letter is actually is apparently from our relatives, our mother rather.
Oh.
It's a message for a mother looking for her baby.
Oh.
Aw, she signs it. Really? The island was right there.
From the island right across the street.
No one's ever thought of this. Okay, and this is your mode of transportation.
Well, to be fair, the doc only just invented a flying machine, so...
Also, isn't he on the wrong side for this to work?
No, well, actually... No, I guess they're going to go that way. The physics.
So yeah, with the help of his Gobos that he saved from the first game, he's off on a brand new adventure. Off to the Sailor Village,
In a new island
so
where
down
his
there.
parents are...
where he will learn the 13 bad words you should never use.
I thought there were only 7.
Not if you're a sailor.
Sailor. Now look like Dantini. Wait, it wasn't Dantini the weird duck thingy?
Dantini is pretty much the name of Baron Dante's minions.
Oh.
So this Gobbo is actually rather nice because he gives us a Swap Meet Pete loyalty card. Basically, Swap Meet Pete is our shopkeep for this game because those crystals actually have a purpose this time around, unlike in the original where they were basically our health.
Okay.
And so, welcome to Croc 2. And right off the
there's
bat,
Fox there.
no tank controls and a wall.
Yay.
Counting crates.
Gobbo's
Most
very
crates.
busy counting crates. Most crates have got ginger soda inside. Can't remember what's inside this crate, though.
Okay.
Ginger
Is
soda.
ginger soda good for us?
Beats me. What is a ginger soda
What if
anyway?
it's like ginger ale?
Yeah, ginger ale. Oh, look! A pair of binoculars. What's their binoculars?
Magic eye zoomers. Okay, so it's first-person camera mode.
Essentially, yeah, you can hold the triangle button. Not here, though, but if you in certain spots you can hold down the triangle button, you can pretty much zoom in first person and all that jazz. So this game is sort of, yeah, again, this game is sort of different. It goes for more of an open world sort of setting, though each stage has its own mission.
Another king.
Yep, I don't think this one's Rufus though. It's a new guy, but he's just fishing the days away. Like,
Oh, hello. Wait, there's more than one king, so they're kind of like.
I think he said something. I think he said something stupid. And I'm just like, what? And the camera just rolls around in stupidity.
Wah wah.
What's wrong?
Gobbo's go walking tackle. Daitini can't come. Kidnap friend and lock him up in cage. Gobbo's scared. Friend need help.
Croc will help him.
Now that always confuses me when it jumps between the two of them and they don't clear the whole thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the controls out of the way.
Find the key. Save the gobbo.
How does it play?
Actually, given when this game came out, there is full analog support. So pretty much me running around like this, that's for the DualShock.
Yay.
Unfortunately, there's no right stick control. In fact, I don't even think the right stick even does anything. There's no
nothing.
camera control, so to speak. So it can be things. Certain parts a little awkward.
Oh, camera control is fully automated.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, Croc help Gobbo.
Okay. let's
Yeah.
get
Bye,
the-
walk away.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
no.
We tried everything.
I wish it worked that way.
We
Also,
tried everything.
Also, the Daytini's got a hell of a size boost since the
hello.
last game.
Yeah, also, I guess a page out of Rareware with the eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, right around. Actually, this was just after Banjo-Kazooie came out, and I think actually this game came out the same year Donkey Kong 64 did. So take that for what you will.
Oh, so Donkey Kong
Okay.
64 came out before Tooie?
Yeah, 1999.
Huh.
Yeah.
I always thought Tooie came out first.
No, Tooie came out a year later.
But was it Conquer that came out last?
Yeah, Conquer came out last, like right at the tail end of the N64's lifespan. Oh, damn it, tail.
Yeah, I want to say it was like one of the very last games made for it.
Actually, I'll be on hype side, which is that I used to think that Tooie came out before 64 because 64 used voice acting, whereas Banjo-Tooie did not.
Selectively.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, Donkey Kong 64 is a different IP entirely, so they probably took a few more liberties with that than they did with Banjo-Kazooie, which pretty much carried over, if not expand upon what they did with the first game.
Yeah.
Now, this is one thing I will definitely not give against Croc 2. The health system here sucks.
Oh, you only get 3
Click
hits, it
on
seems.
You only get 3 hits, and what's even worse, those also count as your lives. You lose all 3 hearts, it's an instant game over, and you gotta restart the stage right from the beginning.
Do you
No
have
checkpoints?
infinite lives?
I don't know if I could say infinite. What I mean here is that once you lose all 3 of your hearts, you're booted right back to the map screen.
And then you get the 3
Okay.
hearts back, and everything's fine. Now and the other thing I just noticed this kind of sucks is we had to go in that little secret cave and go through a gauntlet in order to get one health recovery item.
Yeah, health is unfortunately not that common in this game.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
Like,
You-
and
you said
just
it,
like that.
Croc.
Just
Okay.
if they at least gave us a simple life system
Oh.
or something, or hell, maybe give us more than just 3 hearts, like from the beginning, then maybe this wouldn't be all that bad.
What's the purpose of the gongs?
As far as I'm concerned, the gongs are supposed to be checkpoints in case you fall into like a bottomless pit or something. You need to respawn from somewhere. And no, I'm not touching that stuff because it looks gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that make Two-Face the kind of person he is now.
Now I see that colored gems have returned.
Color gems have returned. If I can be perfectly honest with you, I don't know what point they serve in this game. This spot looks rather suspicious.
Also
Maybe I should
noticed
come back
that
later once I actually get something from the swap meet.
I also noticed that silver gems, instead of acting as your health, now it looks like there's 100 of them in the level you collect. What happens when you collect all 100?
I'm not sure what happens when you collect all 100. I guess you just do just that. But as I said before, crystals in this game are now currency.
Oh.
You basically take them to Swap Meet Pete, and you can trade them in for some items that'll help you out along the way. Unfortunately, for the most part, he gives you like one-use items, and unfortunately, you will have to go back and rebuy them again for certain scenarios. Like you can get a Robo Gobo or Gabo, whatever. That pretty much that can react from like that one cog-like platform we passed by earlier. And another thing that you can buy from the game, which is also sort of totally not shameless advertising for this game, gummies.
Gummies.
Like actual Nabisco gummies, which are used in these platforms here.
Oh.
You lay one down and they serve as a spray. Unfortunately, they come in different colors.
So we need a blue one for this one.
Yes.
So Nabisco gummies, was that like lifesavers?
Yeah, lifesavers.
Oh, I love lifesavers.
Yeah, they're okay.
Sponsored by Lifesaver.
Thank you. Use the door Croc came through to return to village.
Okay.
Nice. Just gonna say the hard candy lifesavers are okay, but the gummies are awesome.
I haven't really had the gummies all that much. I've mostly had the hard stuff, which are pretty good.
I've had
themselves. But yeah, like.
I was just gonna say, I've had both of them before. They're equally good in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're hard. Some are hard, some are soft. Like, they still taste the same.
It also does look like this game has an autosave feature.
It does. Like, this game's pretty generous about saves, but unfortunately it's not very generous about general progression in the stage. Again, like that pitiful health system. I think you can extend your health, but it does cost a pretty penny.
Also, as opposed to 6, there's only 1 gobbo per stage now.
Pretty much. Mr. King, sir, you might want to go back to school.
What school?
Let's go back to Stop and Swap.
Yep, we're gonna meet up with Swap Meet Pete.
Let's see
Who's
how
also a
horrifying
cat.
he is. Oh god.
Whoa. I'm Subswap Pete. Oh, you go ahead.
Okay, you go ahead.
I know
the mysteries of these lands,
and I can quality goods wholesale for anyone with the appropriate crystals.
He's like a cross between that genie from Diddy Kong Racing and frickin' Moneybags.
Yeah, essentially.
Or at least the Moneybag, yeah, the Fez
This
Moneybags
frame
from Heroes
is
Tale.
top of the line clockwork gobble. Only 50
Gobble,
crystals.
gobble.
Do I buy
So-
it? Yes, I do.
Are there any, like...
I
Now,
think
is it possible to buy items you don't ever need, or buy too many that you'll never really have use for?
As far as I'm concerned, I think you can only buy one of these at a time.
Crystal Grave Gummy Saver Jump for simple jumps. Near 40 crystals. We pay more than that for product placement.
I still think that it's such a random project, like a random product to make into a gameplay element.
Well, I'm sure they were all the rage
Now,
back then.
now, Mario, with the power of the new Hot Tamales brand candy, you can throw fireballs.
You know what?
Yeah, and you know what? Speaking of Nabisco, I don't know if it's the same brand or not, or maybe it was a different one. I never knew Mickey's favorite food was Fig Newtons.
Whose?
Mickey's.
Really?
Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that was an actual thing in one of the cartoons. They had freaking advertising in its own fucking short.
Well, that cock can...
Jump higher than double.
I mean,
Yes, you.
guess... but don't forget that by that logic, Fred Flintstone's favorite brand of cigarettes is also Winston.
That is true.
Tastes good just like a cigarette should.
Cigarette should. I am horrible and lacking of innocence to have remembered that. Yet I cannot remember.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't remember what that gold door is for. I think that might lead to either a bonus or a boss fight.
How far in this game have you gotten?
Not fair.
What's
That's
not
not
fair?
Big Crow likes sandwiches. Fly there and steal Gobble's lunch. They fly into jungle.
Oh, no.
I'm Gobble hungry.
And now it has been.
If Croc get lunch back, Gobble share with Croc?
Gobble share and Gobble help Croc too. Look, Gobble got spring boots. Croc
Oh, I
can
see 'em.
throw Gobble to places Croc not reach. Cool, huh?
Jumping backpack. Gobble.
So they're all cavemen. Also, I've now, speaking of canonical proof, I now know that Gobbos are what Elmo evolved from.
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, each stage has its own separate little requirement. Here we gotta get this. We gotta get the Gobbo sandwich. And I don't know. I just decided to pick this one just because the whole idea in itself is kind of funny.
Gotta get that sandwich back.
Now the big question is, and this will determine the fate of the final boss, what kind of sandwich is it?
We will find out at the end.
I hope it's chicken salad or PB&J. Okay, not only that. Okay,
I
really
actually-
random vent.
Since we're talking about maturity, how much of a kid does it make me that I still enjoy the occasional PB&J?
I love PB&J, dude. It's
I like
simple
PB&J.
and really
I like-
easy to
well,
like.
I'm weird. I don't really care for jelly on my sandwiches.
I
That's
really
fair.
don't mind PB&J. Like, I like jelly on freaking like toast with butter. But here's the thing, and I was actually about to start my venting on that. I am not a fan of grape jelly. Like, I've tried grape jelly. It is too tart. Like, strawberry is more my thing.
In case you were wondering what
Who
that was,
clapped?
I was about to say that was me slapping Logan.
Oh, you don't like? Oh, you like grape jelly?
Yeah,
For some reason, I had the exact. Okay, now we throw gobble. For some reason, I had the exact opposite, like, assumption. I thought that was you clapping, like, oh, praise it, preach it, brother. Yes, I hate.
No, I like
But no,
grape.
no, he actually.
I'm not too fun on strawberry, to be honest.
Oh, I love strawberry. It's so much sweeter than grape.
It seems we've reached an impasse.
Big one's right.
That one is right.
We went there. No, but anyway, fine. Now that we've approached that thing, chicken salad's okay. Egg salad, nah.
I don't remember egg salad being too bad.
I mean,
I've only had it like once.
I'm not too big on.
I like a.
Oh boy, I'm not big on either of those salads. If I'm gonna have chicken in my sandwich, I want it to be like straight up either strips meat or just not saladed.
That's
the
fair.
Robo.
So now we're gonna use our Clockwork Gobbo,
Oh.
and it's a wind-up, so unfortunately it can only go so far.
Gotcha.
Oh,
But
so
you
when
can use it to collect all this stuff.
So you stand on the pad and it winds it up for you.
And you have to stand on it and then activate it.
Come on, reach the heart.
Come on, Gary needs a new pair of shoes.
And let me guess, now it's used up.
It's used up. We don't have enough. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have it for Keith, which is kind of stupid to be honest.
Yeah, because if you had messed that up, and that's the other thing I was gonna ask. Oh, let's talk about that. In this game, we were talking about the first one. We thought it was kind of BS. In this game, if you miss something, are you able to, like, if you go back to level, like right now, if we were to stop and come back to this, would we still have 36 out of 100 crystals?
No, I want to say crystals respawn. Though that being said, I think they primarily done it that way because you are going to have to rebuy all that shit from Swap Meet Pete anyway.
That is fair.
So that I don't think is too bad, though. I don't think there's certain items I think did not need to be finite in the
Finite.
first place.
Like,
Again, the Clockwork Gobbo. That's stupid.
or the gummy.
It's a one of a kind, for fuck's sake.
Or it's a gummy. I mean, 5-second rule. Use it, bounce on it, pick it back up. You're good.
It's
okay.
That's not for eating, you dumbass.
Well, then even better. I don't care what happens to it if I don't have to eat it later. Like, okay, you can use it on the platform, but you have to then promise you're going to eat it. I don't want it. Then it's not yours.
You know, that kind of gives me a whole new meaning to that one part of Persona 2, but I'm not gonna.
I forget about that one. I haven't played Persona 2.
Long story short, there's this one ramen restaurant, and apparently, if you order a certain type of ramen and then eat it, apparently you learn that the ramen shop owner is also a guns dealer
Uh-oh.
or an arms dealer. Yeah,
I guess gunpowder got into the bowl, or maybe.
Maybe.
It gives that extra spicy kick to it.
Would be kind of a fucked up business practice.
Yeah, it would be. I was about to say, I get the feeling that if he were here, Matt would be the only one that would really click with that reference.
Yeah, he would, because he's the only one out of all of us that. Well, okay, I wouldn't say that because I know
See,
Logan.
you're the one who
Persona
just
5.
I like parts of Persona 5, but I haven't actually played it that much. And to be fair, you're the one who just made the apparently obscure Persona 2 reference out of us.
That's true. Well, to be fair, I've been watching SGB's run through of it. Can you blame me?
Fair enough. Also, I'm noticing tighter jumps, but analog control helps that.
Yep.
Analog controls help though, and I don't think there's an option for tank
There you
controls
go.
either. So make of that what you will.
Oh, I think I completely forgot. I don't know if we talked about that. What are the color gems for?
Again, I don't know what kind of purpose they serve in this game compared to the original game.
Oh,
Ow!
boy.
Oh yeah, how does the fire thing work out now? Is it like in the first game where if you bounce once you're done immediately, or?
No, in this game, it pretty much ties to the health. Like one bounce equals one loss of heart.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Lose all your hearts, and well, of course, that's a game over.
You know, just...
And it's still, honestly, sorry, Steve, I should bring this up, but it's because of that alone, I think this game is a butt ton harder than the original.
Okay, well, you mentioned it being harder than the original. I will say, and this is not completely meant to be, like, you know, a botchery of how long you record this part, but I do want to ask anyway, would you say it's any longer than the first game?
I think so. Like, the stages themselves are just a fair bit longer and not nearly as divided up as the original game. Now, I don't remember how many worlds there are in this game compared to the original, which had like 4 main worlds plus 1 bonus world. But I want to say in total that's about the same thing.
Okay.
That's just a pure guesstimate, though.
Okay. Where can people? Is this game available on any sort of digital service?
Much like the original, it is not, which sucks.
Oh, we only have the... Oh,
Um,
I guess the blue one will work. I
this
thought we
is-
had to get the green one.
Yeah, though unfortunately, I think there might have been a reason why it's colored green, because I could reach these just fine, but I can't seem to reach that platform over there with the gem.
I think you're supposed to use the gobble with the spring shoes, but okay, I get you. So, depending on which gem, depending on the gum you use, if it's a correct one or an incorrect one.
There's the crook.
He
crow.
needs this one. But I get.
Okay,
you know,
never mind. I did need the gobbo. Never. Okay.
But maybe the green one like launches you so high up you get to like a bonus thing or something.
Throw the gob out of
Maybe. But with that said, I do believe this asshole stole the sandwich.
Oh, we're done.
It looked like,
And
okay.
we just send him to oblivion.
It looked like it looked like it was just a normal sub sandwich.
It looked like there was cheese in it.
And thanks to this swap meet gong, we can return back to the hub world.
Sub sandwiches can have cheese in them.
I know.
Sub sandwich cut and normal bread. I mean, I like those. I like.
Now we get to learn the truth. What is this sandwich?
Oh, thank you, Croc. Want to share sandwich? Got pickled onion jelly.
What?
No thanks. I don't like pickles or onions.
I actually don't.
Can we have a truce hype and agree that we both do not like pickled onion jelly?
Yes.
Yay, we win it.
I don't even know what the hell pickled onion jelly even is.
I don't want to ever learn.
Me neither. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our look at on Croc 2 for the PS1. I mean, well.
Oh,
Oh boy.
you lose. Just the thing combusts in your hands. What the?
With that said, I mean, I think it goes without saying I do prefer the original game over this one, though that's primarily nostalgia talking. Though, if I can sort of borrow a trait I did from the original, here's another interesting little story about Croc 2 from my childhood.
Okay.
I was originally going to get this alongside the first game through the PC pre-order catalog I got from my computer class in elementary school, or was it middle school? I don't remember. But funny thing is, for some reason my order fucked up. I did not get this game, but I got Frogger 2 instead.
Ah.
Not a bad deal, I don't think, but okay.
That said, and the only reason why I'm not too happy about that is because for some reason my computer doesn't like my computer back then didn't like Frogger 2, so I couldn't really play it.
Ah.
Okay.
So I got gypped. But with that said, I was eventually able to get Croc 2 via the PS1 version, and I mean, I do like instances of it. I just think the health system is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and the fact that certain items are finite, but that's just me anyway. That said, I'm JamesmanXtreme.
I'm Lucky Jack 20, and this was a day for friendship to win.
And this is me, remind you all that yes, Dante is still out there being revived, because, I think we kind of forgot about him.
Oh yeah, we did.
And he's still doing his weird fucking up preacher's days. Because, that was a thing. So yeah, till next time, guys.
Bye.
Strawberry jelly's the best.